Hey everybody, Shawn Tubbs here. Welcome to my studio. I'm coming at you with another demo today. This one is made by Synergy and it's called the Syn1 single module tube preamp. And it was designed to work as a platform to do one of three really great things. The first idea behind it is that you can use it to record direct either to your favorite mic preamp or straight into your favorite DAW system. Via a tube-driven XLR out with a cab simulator that can be bypassed. So that's the first option. So you can kind of just pick your favorite module, whether it's a Friedman or whatever it ends up being, and just plug straight into your rig and record away. And the second option is to use it in more of a live platform. So you could say, well, you know, I'm traveling and I want to make sure I have my sound, so I'm just going to take the single preamp with the single module, take that on the plane, show up at the gig, and either plug it direct into the effects return of whatever amp they have there, or you may have like a power amp and a speaker set up, and you can just either run to the effects return of that via the main out, or if it's a combo or a head, or you can run straight into the power amp via the main out and have your sound. And then if you choose, you can still run the XLR out to front of house, which is another really great option, especially for traveling players. That's really cool. The third option, and to me it's one of the most powerful options, is adding channels to your existing amplifier. So in my case, I've got a Cerbella that I really like. It's a single channel amp and it has a series effects loop. So basically what I can do is turn that one channel amp into a 3-channel amp using the Syn1 module. And the way that works is you plug it into the effects loop of the amp, and essentially what happens is you can choose between the input to the preamp on your amplifier and the input to the preamp module that you happen to be using. And every single one of these modules is a 2-channel module. So you go from just having a 1-channel amp to a 3-channel amp really fast. Really great platform, and that's the one I'll demonstrate to you in the next segment. And I won't go into depth really on the way the module dials itself, because I'm going to do that in some later demos, but I just want you to really get a feel for how easy it is to make that work. Now the next question is, will I lose my effects loop if I have something like a Wampler delay or something that I really love that I had in the effects loop? No, because this actually comes with a great sounding effects loop. So instead of plugging it into the amp's effects loop, you're going to run it into the Syn1's effects loop, and problem solved. So yeah, it's just a really great, well thought out platform, and yeah, let's just go ahead and check it out without further ado. Okay, you guys, let's check this out. What I'm going to do is demonstrate what I feel is one of the most powerful ways to use the Syn1, and that's to add channels to your amplifier. So what I'm using is my my Cerbella, because it's a single channel amp with an effects loop. And what I'm doing is I'm adding via the effects loop the Friedman BE module with the Syn1 preamp. And I'm not going to go necessarily into depth on the module itself, because there's 11 modules and I'll eventually do quick demos of all 11 of those modules. This is more to just show you one of the ways you can use the Syn1 as a very powerful tool to expand the channel options on your amplifier. So I'm going to run, as I said before, the Bella. I've got the clean channel dialed as a clean channel, and then I've got my slightly higher gain and then my more kind of solo channel on the BE, because all of these modules are 2-channel modules, which is really cool. So let's just give it a listen. I'm going to start with just the Bella channel. And here's the blue channel on the Friedman BE. And here's the red channel. tube. There's the Bella channel. So you can hear it, it works seamlessly. There's no pops, there's no clicks, no buzz, no ground issues whatsoever. The one thing I will mention is that the sag control works really well on this, and what it does is it just kind of gives you that compression or that sag that you would get from a really great feeling tube amp. Works really well. The other question that I know will come up is, hey, if I'm using this, utilizing my effects loop to make this happen, that's great, but I had a delay in my effects loop that I really loved, and is that gone? And actually, no, it isn't, because now you've got an effects loop in the Synergy preamp. So what I did is I went ahead and plugged in my timeline, and I'll just let you hear that really quick. It was no problem at all. I literally plugged in 2 cables and adjusted the mix level and was good to go. So turn that on. So yeah, you can hear it works great. So yeah, problem solved on the effects loop. This is just a really amazing platform for expanding the channels on your amplifier. Now there's other ways to use it, and I explained those earlier, but I felt like this would be a really good way to demo it. And like I said, to follow, I'll start doing quick demos of all 11 of these of the actual modules, so you guys can kind of hear what they do. But that's it for this demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you're digging what you're seeing. And yeah, I'll see you around the next time. Thanks, guys.